What up, everybody? We are live once again for Hammer Down Racing League, and we are doing 150 miles here at Indy. Should be a good one here today in the ARCA cars. Let's go ahead and pull up tonight's starting grid. Hold on one second. Are you? Alright, guys. Let's pull up tonight's starting grid. We got Charles starting on the pole with the quick time. I don't even know what the quick time was. Greg Wood in second. Al in third. Kyle Harbin's going to be starting in that fourth position. Austin Craig in fifth. Chris in that sixth position in the number 16. Nathan Estep in seventh. Ron Morris Jr. in eighth. Kevin... We got Jibs in that ninth position. That's going to be his new name. Don't get jibbed. Brett Patterson in the 10th position. Johnny G in 11th. Then we got Puddin' Knievel starting in that 12th position. And now I got to scroll to the next one, which I'm never ready for. Then we got T-Rex starting in 13th. We got Butterknife starting in 14th. Spencer Teal starting in 15th, and Tyler Woodard in that 16th position. Michael Pittman in 17th, and James Oot will be rounding out the field in that 18th position, guys. Should be a good one here tonight. 60 laps, 150 miles. Who's going to get it? I'll tell you what. Someone on the edge of getting a win, getting some big wins, is going to be that pole setter. Charles Evans. Seems like the races haven't gone his way, but he's sitting out there again with quick time. Let's see what he's able to pull off here tonight. Like I said, should be a good one here. Should be a good one here tonight. The pace car dives off, and we are about to go green flag racing.
Green flag.
Green, green, green. Oh, Charles with a little tire spin still gets out in front of Greg, as Greg Wood has a bumper full of Kyle Harbin. Alfred Denny in that Sitco number 21 down on the inside. Oh, contact! There goes Harbin into the wall. Big hit out of Kyle Harbin in the first turn, and we got pieces all over the place. Let's see what happened here. It looks like Harbin just gets loose, gets down into Al, and ooh, James, oh, T-Rex hits the wall. Let's see if we can get a better look at what happened further back in the pack. Oh, the 20. Oh, T-Rex off the nose of Angel. James Oot with big tire damage. What a wreck there. What a crazy turn number one, as we got a few guys going to be using up those fast repairs early on here tonight. And Charles is going to keep leading this pack. And they didn't even get any heat in the tires. That happened so quick. Wow, that was crazy. So Greg Wood in the second position. Charles Evans didn't change much, except Austin's up to fourth now. Got a few cars out, and that was a big hit out of Harbin. Let's go take another look at that one. That was absolutely crazy. We're going to see if we can get a good in-car view of that one. See what he had to deal with, man. That was crazy. Look at the hit he takes from the driver's compartment. Just loses it. Bam! Into the front. Oh, man. Then he gets slammed by James Oot. Somehow that car's still running. What's up, Uncle Kenny? Guys are getting lined up, got their fast repairs. We're gonna go racing here shortly. Hopefully that pace, the pace car lights go off next time by. Squeak, squeak, squeak. I know my chair squeaks. I should label that one thing. Buy me a chair. No kidding. What's everybody up to tonight besides watching some ARCA racing at Indy? What do you guys have going on? Anything interesting, Uncle Kenny? Hopefully we get one to go this time by. Hold on one second. Sorry, I had to tell my son that he had to get in the shower before bed because they got school again tomorrow. Greg is ready. He's already lined up. I don't think Al got any damage on that contact with him and Harbin. That car looks pretty clean on the right side. But that had to be a scary moment for everybody up in the front when Harbin lost the back end of that number 34 machine. Yeah, it's been a pretty quiet day. I mean, I've been running a lot of dirt here lately, so... I mean, I ran a lot of big block races. Here lately, they've been a lot of fun. I can't wait. I made a big block league I can't run in. I can't wait to find a good big block league that I can jump in. Run some races. Hopefully Robbie and Katie get a big block league over there on Beehive. I'd love to run a big block league over there and run in it. That's what I'm hoping. As Angel is catching up to the field. Wonder if he went for a little bit of gas or fix some damage that he had on that number 90 machine. Let's go take a look at the nose of that thing. I do know that T-Rex went off the nose of Angel's car. That thing looks pretty clean. So unless he took a fast repair, which would be crazy, I don't think he got any real damage out of that one. Charles Evans looking to have a good race. You know, I think we can't all help but root for Evans a little bit. He's had some fast cars and just hasn't seemed to be able to close the deal. He definitely deserves to close the deal. Pace car dives off, and we're going to try this one more time. Can they make it through turn 1 and 2? I hope so, because I'll run it. If they do it on a day I'm not broadcasting, I will be in that league. Charles Evans down into turn 1 with a nice lead. Here comes Al up underneath Greg Wood. He's keeping a little bit of room as he knows how loose that top car can get. Here comes Austin Craig. Low weapon up on the high side. He's not able to do anything. He's going to drop back in line. So this track is very unique. We have 4 turns, 4 straightaways. Let's see how these guys navigate these tonight, as the leaders seem to have it under control, but Al way up the track. Austin Craig trying to get a little bit lower, and here comes Chris Pendle. Chris Pendle trying to go down on the inside, following Austin Craig. Austin Craig not able to do anything. This time, off of turn 4, Al gets a little loose. Austin's able to get under him. Drag race down the front straightaway for third as Austin's got the inside. Al's going to give it to him. No, he's going to fight back on the outside. Down into turn number 2, still side by side. Will they drag race? No, Al washes up the track. Now he's got to deal with Chris, but here comes Al back on the outside. We got a deep racing top row there with Al, Chris, and Nathan. That draft is really working, leaving Austin out to dry. Austin down on the inside. Al's going to cut it down. He's going to block it and keep that third position. Chris Pendle up on the high side as Charles Evans is driving away. We're going to go back and look here as now Nathan Eastep getting pressure out of Ron Morris. And here comes Jibbs in the number 31 machine up underneath Ron Morris. Is he going to get Jibbs going down into turn 1 and 2? Side by side with Ron Morris. Jibbs keeps it off of him. Down into turn 2. Single file for everyone, at least in the front 8, as it looks like we might have had an incident. No, I'm seeing things. I'm looking at old instances. As Jibbs is going to lose ground on 7th place, Ron Morris. Single file up at the front of the pack. Charles Evans setting the pace. Greg Wood in the 2nd position. Al in 3rd. Austin Craig, the weapon, in that 4th position. Nathan Eastep's moved his way up to 5th. Ron Morris up under Chris as Chris bounces off the wall down the front straightaway. Ron Morris up to 6th as Jibbs gets up underneath Chris. Be careful, Chris. You don't want to get jibbed as Kevin takes that spot. Where most of the action seems to be as they are now side by side for 4th. Austin Craig got around Al for 3rd. Ken Nathan follows suit as they are drag racing down the back straightaway. Down into turn 3. Wow, Nathan sent it. He almost sent it right into the back. Right into the back of Austin Craig, but able to keep it off the back end. Here comes Al back underneath as they're going to be side by side for that 4th position. All this racing is going to allow Ron Morris Jr. to catch up. Jibbs and Chris following suit. Charles Evans gapping the field a little bit more every lap. Greg Wood not able to do anything with him. Austin Craig in the 3rd position, now on the hunt. Nathan Eastep finally gets around and cleared from Al. He's going to be in 4th, Al in 5th. These cars are sideways through the turns, guys. We go back as Ron Morris sitting in that 6th position. We got Jibbs trying to catch up to him. Everybody single file down the back straight. Oh! Jibbs gets a little loose going into corner. Is he going to lose that spot to Chris? As Chris is all over his back bumper. That was a weird place to get loose, and now we have a caution flag brought out, it looks like by James. Ooh, we're going to go ahead and take a look and see what happened. Side by side with Puddin'. Oh! Puddin' expected him to turn harder, and he didn't. Gets into the left, right rear, and just hooks him into the wall. That was a big hit. Ooh. Big hit out of James. Ooh. And that number 65 machine, he loses his bumper. I don't know. I think he's already used the fast repair. James might be done for the night. Tough break for the New York native, James Oop. As we go back up to the front of the pack. Guys, who are your picks for the night? Let me know in the chat. As Charles is dominating this one. We are almost 10 laps completed in this one. Oh boy. Gonna be a wild one. I think Austin Craig has something for the field here tonight. I guess we're gonna have to find out. Let's see. He is not in here. Let's see. Nathan James in the booth. Got a copy?
Yeah, what's going on, man?
Man, I know you're in the hot seat. You want to finish this race quicker than anybody else here tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Man, do you think you have anything for these guys? I know Austin got around you guys. Do you have anything for Austin or Charles or even Greg?
Yeah, if Charles, Greg, and Austin all wreck, I think I got a pretty good shot at it. Nowhere near fast enough as they are. I don't know how they're getting around here so quick.
I know Charles is setting a pretty blistering pace. He's had some bad luck in these early races of the season. I mean, you think he's able to put one together here tonight or no? Or do you think, he might catch some of that bad luck he's been catching all season?
I hope he can finally put one together. He's literally faster than all of us every week. So
I almost feel like he's owed one.
Yeah.
He's been the fastest week in, week out, but man, that number 53's been fast. But you got to chase down Austin Craig first, and Austin is fast everywhere you guys go.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna be watching Greg with a lot of scrutiny here. Make sure he doesn't change lanes here.
Well, hopefully he doesn't drop any F-bombs, and I'm not talking about the 4-letter one. If he does cross beforehand, but just let him know if he doesn't like it, he can just leave.
All right.
All right, brother. Go have a good one and try and get these guys.
All right, thanks, man.
All right, Nathan Estep in the 55, starting in that 4th position. Do we have one to go this time by? Yep, there goes the pace lights. These are long pace laps, guys. It's 2.5 miles around this track. Definitely a long pace lap here. Definitely a long pace lap. Takes a little bit of time to get through them, but once we do, it's worth it because the racing's going to be good here tonight. We're going to come to the green flag after completing 12 laps of this 60-lap event. 150 miles here tonight. Let's see. I don't see anybody else to bring in. Nobody else. I forgot to bring up the points. My bad, guys. Sorry about that. It got sent over on Facebook, and I always forget to move it over when it's on Facebook. Oh no, he didn't send it on Facebook. Cool. I could probably just do it like this. As we're gonna go ahead. Let's see. I don't think I'm gonna get to change it now, but we will check it next time. Next time by, I will pull up the points. But Chris has got a 7-point lead over the 21 at Al. Kyle Harbin in 3rd, having a tough night. Charles Evans, our leader, 38 points back from the lead. Green flag is out as he gets a nice jump. Greg Wood's going to have to deal with this number 11. Greg definitely didn't cross before the start-finish line that time as he works the high side. Oh, got into the wall coming out of turn 1. Down into turn 2, didn't miss a beat in that number 13 machine. Justin, did you hear Kevin's new nickname? Greg Wood in 2nd, Austin Craig in 3rd, Nathan Estep in 4th. Al sitting in that 5th position. They're on Morris. Has Brett Patterson under him. Brett Patterson was a rocket ship. It's jibs. So you don't want to get jibbed. You know the gaming term jibs? G-I-B-S? Oh! Ron Morris turned into the outside wall, down into Pendle, putting into him. What a wreck down the front straightaway. They just got jibbed, and it wasn't by Kevin. The 5 gets stuck in the wall, pulls off the wall, gets into Ron. Ron down into Chris, putting victim. Oh, was that Angel that got into the wall too? Angel got up into the wall, trying to stay out of it. Man, this damage is going to be a big thing here tonight, as damage will slow you down. This track is so aerodynamic. Let's go back and take another look from. Let's go on to Puddin's on board, as he definitely had a view of this one. Hold on, I'll check it out. Ooh. I know a lot of these guys don't run officials. It's going to be less than 2,000 though. Let's see if I got it set up on here where I can look. My other overlays had the strength of field. I don't know if this one does or not. I don't see a strength of field option on here, or I would pull it up. I think Puddin just committed suicide there. Well, his car did. Yeah, I don't have the strength of field option in these overlays. But Charles has a 2664. Austin has a 2661. Nathan has a 2153, and then everybody else is below 2,000, if not a lot. East Step's only a 2153. He would be the number 3 car in this if this is official. Chris is an 1839. He's definitely a better I rating than that. He just doesn't do enough officials. There's definitely a few drivers in here that don't do a lot. I don't think Austin does a ton of officials. He's at 2661. I don't know much about Charles. A lot of these guys don't run a lot of officials. Kyle Harbin, I think he's almost exclusively leagues. So, I mean, yeah, it's a moot point when it comes to I rating in some of these leagues. Let's do this. I said I was going to pull the points up. Let's go ahead and figure out where I'm going to do that. There we go. That'll work. Give me 1 second just to throw the overlay in there. All right. Points as they stand right now. Maybe. Did it not change on there? Oh, there it is. So we got Chris in the points lead. That's just a quick rundown of who is in the points. Al in second. Kyle Harbin in third, Charles Evans in fourth, Brett Patterson in fifth, T-Rex in sixth, Spencer Teal in seventh. We got Jibbs in eighth, Tyler Woodard in ninth, and Austin Craig in 10th. For the points as they stand right now, guys. As we are going to go green flag racing this time by. So you don't have to have a high I rating to be in the pros. You just have to run those official races and beat everybody. I mean, I guess eventually it would get you in a higher I rating because you're winning, but yeah, I know Nathan said he wants to go for the pro. You should get more points than the winner. For sure. I mean, if we went by points by watching, Uncle Kenny, you would definitely be leading the championship. Got 17 people watching the broadcast. What's up, everybody? How are your days? Who are you rooting for? As the pace car is going to pull off this time by, and we're going to go back green flag racing. Pace car dives off. Green, green, green as Charles spins the tires. What's up, Levi? It's Jibbs. You got to add an ed to it because when he hits somebody, they explode. As Greg Wood easily gets back to the second spot as Austin Craig has to deal with E-Step on the high side. As these guys are battling it out for third, E-Step knows he needs to take advantage of every opportunity. No, Angel's still in there. He doesn't like these flat tracks, though. Here comes E-Step on the high side. He's going to power around. He's going to power around Austin and take that third position. Behind Austin Craig, we got Al. Kyle Harbin making his way back up after having the incident. What up? What up, Andrew? Safety Bob. Oh, we got wrecks. Wrecks happening everywhere. Multiple wrecks through the field as Harbin gets caught up in that one. Yellow flag does come out. Man, there were multiple accidents happening. When I saw Greg and Nathan get together, there was wrecks happening in the back of the field. We're going to have to go back and try and take a look at everything that happened right there. That was absolutely insane. Looks like, oh, Greg got the wall, got stuck into the wall. Oh, he stepped nowhere to go when Greg got out. Austin Craig slaps him. Oh, man, what a wreck. Go ahead and pause this. Let's see what happens behind him. E-Step had nowhere to go. Meanwhile, if you look further back in the pack, I think I see... Nope, that was just people dodging people. Greg Wood breaks and stays in the outside wall. Lets everybody pass before he cuts down into the track. Greg Wood stepping on the Winky. Right. I don't think... Let's go back and take a look. I don't think there was a lot E-Step could have done there because Greg pulled off the wall right in front of him. He was making the move to get out underneath them. Ooh, Angel gets through this one. No, he gets a piece of E-Step. Angel. Angel getting put out of his misery. As we're going to jump on board. Go to E-Step. Oh, he's already gotten into the back. Let's go back it up a little bit. I can't believe Austin Craig sent it through there. We're probably going to take a look from Austin's view. Oh, just not a whole lot. E-Step realized he was stuck, went to go make the move. There's nowhere for him to go. At the same time, Greg Wood pulls off the wall. Bad luck for him. We're going to go take a look from Austin Craig's perspective. He just plows it through. Watch this one. Oh, he had no view of it either. He just stays in the gas, though. He got some damage. Yeah, I think he... No, maybe he didn't already use it. I could be wrong. Look how late that damage happens to the hood. Oh, I gotta look at that one again. Alright. Here we go. Slow-mo. Slow-mo. We got the point of contact right there. Then damage. That was crazy. As just about everybody on pit road, except for Kyle, Kevin, Spencer, Chris, Ron, and Charles. As we are 1/3 of the way through this one, guys. Let's take a look. Angel's got a clean car. I think he's good. He had a fast repair. So he didn't use that fast repair I thought he had. Kyle Harbin, though, did. But it doesn't look like he's too bad. Let's take a look. Kyle Harbin got a piece of that one and somehow didn't get any damage. That we can see, anyway. Kevin Gibney. We got Jibbs in that second position. Spencer Teal in third. Chris Pendle in fourth. Ron Morris in that fifth position. Charles in sixth. Our pole sitter dominating this race so far tonight. Now back in sixth position behind those guys with old tires. Al in seventh. Got Johnny G in that shiny number 41, sitting in the 8th position. Tyler Woodard in the 9th. Greg Wood is going to come back up to 10th. Nathan Estep in 11th. Michael Pittman in 12th. Austin Craig in that number 1 machine is going to bring it back out in that first position. Let's take a look. Did he... Oh, he might have taken a fast repair. He might have actually taken a... Yeah, he had to take a fast repair. So he took a fast repair. He's out of fast repairs. Got Brett Patterson in the number 5, sitting 14th. Angel and 15th. Puddin in that 16th position. T-Rex off the track. Ooh, he's juked. And James Oot was out early in this one, as we should be going green flag this time by. Now, let me ask you a question. If you're the number 34, are you afraid to get jibbed by Kevin Gibney right now? Ask him for a friend. Yep, Kyle's apparently afraid. He's trying to put the pace car between him and the 31. As these guys are trying to get these tires cleaned off. It's very easy to spin the tires on these starts. We're going to see how these old tires... how these old tires are going to set. I don't know if you guys watched Friday night's race. But that number 31 in the next-gen car just totally drove through Dozer Dave. So that's how he earned his new nickname, Jibbs. Kyle Harbin on the inside. Jibbs up high. Spencer Teal in the second row. And we got Chris Pendle in the second row top side. I'm going to be watching that number 43 first car with four fresh stickers as the pace car pulls off. Green, green, green. As Kyle Harbin gets a decent jump on Jibbs. Jibbs is going to fall back in line. No, he's going to try and work the high side. Down into 1 and 2. He's got no choice but to fall back in line as Pendle is in the third spot. Spencer Teal in fourth. That outside worked real well. Here comes Jibbs down on the inside. He's going to go for the lead. Yeah, right? There is Jibbs to the front in that number 31 machine. Kyle Harbin in second. As Kyle's going to look to make the run back underneath them as they go down into turn 3. Here comes Charles up to the 4th position. He's making passes back there as he got around the 20th Spencer Teal. He's now caused Chris a bit faster, but Chris is up underneath Harbin. Chris is going to go ahead and take that second spot. Here comes Charles Evans. Charles Evans to the inside of the number 34 of Kyle Harbin. He's going to get around. Oh, Spencer Teal real loose. Oh, off the wall, down into Al. Al clobbers the wall. Spencer Teal still losing it. Gets spun around, almost hit by Brett Patterson. Yellow flag is out. We're going to take a better look at this one. Spencer gets sideways, catches it. Then down into Al. Al gets the wall. Spencer still trying to save it. Gets turned around. Brett Patterson just barely misses him. We're going to go back and take a look on board of Brett. Oh. That looked interesting. All right, so we are going to go jump on and in. Look at Brett. He comes through here. He sees him wrecking. Looks clean now. All of a sudden, Spencer Teal. Whoa! What a tight squeeze. As Ron Morris gets knocked off the track. I guess we're not going to talk about that, as Gibbs in the first position, Chris Pendle in second, Charles Evans in third, Kyle Harbin in fourth. I'll tell you what, Charles is in a good position here, starting in that third spot with those fresh tires on this restart. Will the leaders actually in front of him go into the pits and give Charles the lead back? Gonna find out here if they go down into the pits or are they gonna stay out. Our leaders are going down pit road. That's gonna give the lead back to Charles. Greg Wood. Oh, Chris jumps back up onto the track. Decides not to pit. What a move out of Chris Pendle. I don't know if that's the right move, but it is the move. And that number 16 machine. Wow. Well, this is going to get interesting. You guys give me 1 minute. I will be right back. All right, guys, had to get the kids situated for bed as the 3-day weekend definitely took them out of the routine as the pace lights are off, and we are going to go green flag racing this time by, guys. Chris on the pole, electing to stay out on older tires. How is that going to affect him here tonight? What do you guys think? Tell me in the chat. As we are about to go green flag racing, will he spin the tires here? Will he create an issue? He's got Charles on the outside. Green flag is out as he took him down slow. He's got a nice little jump. No tire spin. Look at that lead he's got as Charles was caught sleeping. Down into turn 1. Chris has got the lead. Charles in second. We got Greg Wood in third. Oh! Chris a little loose coming out of turn 2. Almost gets the wall. Here comes Charles digging in on the bottom side. Greg Wood sitting in third, but he's got to contend with Austin Craig down to the inside. We're going to have a battle going down into turn 3 as Charles looks high. He doesn't take it. I think we're in turn 3. I have no clue what turn we're in. Charles gets the bottom as Chris gives it up. He's going to go back to the point. Side by side for second with our third with Austin Craig and Greg Wood. Austin trying to get the advantage. Greg Wood getting the side draft as Chris is trying to break the draft. Side by side, they're drag racing down the front straightaway. Austin sends it down on the inside. He's going to get that third spot. Side by side now for third once again as Greg Wood gets underneath Austin Craig. These guys are swapping back and forth as I lost the battle there. As Greg Wood has the advantage and he's going to have it before they hit turn 3. Greg Wood back to third position as Charles is driving away from the field. Chris not making a bad decision here, it looks like. Staying out on those old tires in the second spot. He's going to have one more set than everybody else. And when he does pit, he's going to have it's going to be a huge advantage probably. Chris Evans driving away from the field. Chris Pendle in second. Charles Evans, sorry. Greg Wood in the third position. Austin Craig in fourth. Angel all the way up to the fifth position. Look at Angel go in that number 90 machine. Johnny G sitting in sixth. Kevin, we got Jibs in that freaking seventh position. Nathan Eastep all the way back to eighth, trying to work his way back up through. Tyler Woodard in ninth. Brett Patterson in the 10th position as we go back up to the front of the pack. Still single file, but Greg is getting pressure out of Austin as we got a battle back here between between Johnny G and Jibs as Johnny G to the outside of the number 31. Right now it seems to be working great, and if he's got one more set, I forget how many sets they get here. If he's got one more set than everybody else, and they get a caution here soon, and then he's got another set to put on later when nobody else does, that's going to be huge. As these guys are really battling it out as Eastep almost gets in the back of Jibs. Side by side now as Johnny G takes that spot away from Jibs, and here comes Nathan trying to take that spot too. Nathan gets around Jibs as Jibs goes back to 8th position. Eastep's next, now going to work on Johnny G. Still single file at the front of the pack. We are halfway through this one, guys. Been a wild one so far as Eastep is really pressuring that number 41 machine. He dives low. Big move to the bottom. John didn't know how to react to it, and he's going to end up giving up a spot to Jibs. That's going to bring a lot of cars as the 77 of Tyler Woodard is now back to his bumper. As we got 1776 sitting in 8th and 9th. Here comes Woodard, but no, he slides too high. That's going to allow Kyle Harbin up underneath him. Kyle Harbin's going to get around the 77. Meanwhile, Charles out front, and we got a battle for the third position as Austin Craig is up underneath Greg Wood. Down into turn 3, Greg Wood's going to give it to him. He was going to try the crossover, but it wasn't there. He's going to look to try and get him down into 3 and 4. Seems like if you dive hard into the first corner, it really affects your second one, but Austin's able to keep it as these guys are closing on the number 16 of Chris Pendle. Chris having issues early, definitely trying to take advantage to get some track position, but it looks like he's going to lose the second spot to Austin Craig as Austin gets around him. Greg Wood next in line. Greg Wood's going to get around him. That's going to drop Chris back to the 4th position. I don't know if he's regretting not taking tires now. Only time will tell as Angel has pressure from E-Step for that 5th position. Angel drops way low, allows the 55 up to the high side as they head down into turn 3. Nathan E-Step easily going to take that 5th position as it looks like Angel just gave him a courtesy pass rather than holding him up. Single file at the front of the field again as Charles is dominating here tonight. Chris and Greg almost get together as it looks like Angel caught the wall. Angel recovers, but here comes Gibney down to the bottom going into turn 1. Side by side, Gibney tries to send it. Angel with the momentum on the high side, able to keep it. Gibbs has no choice but to fall back in place as he's going to try and work the back bumper of that 90. Don't get jibbed, Angel. Don't get jibbed, Angel. As Gibbs is all over the back bumper of the 90. It looks like since Greg Wood got around the 16, he hasn't been able to drive away from him like Austin Craig. Here comes the 55 at E-Step. E-Step's going to get around the 16. Now work on the 13. E-Step up to the 4th position as it looked like Chris got into the wall. 26 laps to go, guys. 26 more laps. So far, clean racing since the caution flag. Charles Evans way out front, 2.3 seconds on the rest of the pack. Austin Craig in 2nd. As we got a battle for 3rd. Nathan E-Step underneath the 13 of Greg Wood. They're going to drag race down the back straightaway. Is E-Step in position? Yes, he takes it before turn number 3. Greg Wood has no choice but to just sit in line and watch it happen. E-Step now setting his sights on the number 1 of Austin Craig, sitting in the 3rd position. Chris Pendle has dropped back to the 5th position, but definitely gained some track position and maybe an extra set of tires. We got Gibbs in the 6th position, Harbin in 7th, Angel back to the 8th position, Ron Morris in 9th, Al in the 10th position, Spencer Teal in 11th, Johnny G in 12th, Tyler Woodard in 13th, Michael Pittman in 14th, Brett down on pit road. I don't know if this is a scheduled stop, but he's coming in that number 5 machine. Long pit road. As we go back to the leader, it looks like Brett's going to end up going a lap down. He needs this one to go green the rest of the way. So much time on pit road. Did he get caught speeding? He is not gone yet. He must have got caught speeding in that number 5 machine as he goes 1 lap down. The 5. Oh, tough break for the 5 as it definitely looks like he got caught speeding on pit road. As Charles Evans is driving away from this one. Oh, we got a battle for 2nd. Here comes E-Step up underneath Austin Craig. Side by side, sliding. Wow, that's crazy. As they race down the back straightaway. The 55 out, Nathan E-Step on the bottom. The 1 Austin Craig up high. They're going to dive it down into turn 3 side by side. Will E-Step take the spot? Can we give it to him? E-Step slides in front of Austin Craig. Down into turn 4. He's going to take that 2nd spot. Austin Craig all over the back bumper of that 55. Almost hooked him as E-Step makes a, I don't know what to say other than a ballsy choice to slide up in front of Austin. now setting the sights on our leaders. Our leader is way, way, way out front by 3.3 seconds right now. Can he close in on the leader? Keep an eye on the lap times. As last time by, they were almost identical, but East Up was racing through second. Sorry, excuse me, guys. Check the lap times this time by. East Up this time by was slower. Oh, hold on. Let's check. He wasn't slower. I didn't get a time yet. He was 0.2 faster than our leader as we got 22 laps to go. 22 laps, 0.2 of a second, 3 seconds. So let's see. We're going to divide that. So 5. Yeah, he could technically catch him. If this goes green the rest of the way, maintains that pace, he will be at the leader before the end of this one. As we got quite the battle back here from Jibs on back. These guys are in a train trying to battle. Well, sorry, Greg Wood on back in a train battling it out for that 5th position. Greg Wood has it. Everybody else wants it as he's got Jibs behind him. Ron Moore. Oh, Ron gets into the wall. Kyle gets into the wall. They both are able to pull off the wall. Al, right behind him, Spencer Teal, Angel, and Johnny G. All these guys within striking distance of 5th. As we got a little 7-car pack going on here. Jibs looks low, nothing there. As Greg Wood gets a nice drive out the turn. Oh, he gets into the wall. That's going to open it up for Jibs down into turn 2. Jibs up underneath Greg Wood, side by side, coming off of 2. Jibs gets loose, has to fall back in line. Kyle Harbin is reeling him back in that number 34 machine as he got around Ron Morris. Ron Morris Jr. in the 8th position in the number 76, trying to get back up there. Looks like he's got some damage on that thing. He might not have enough machine to do it. We're going to take a look at the nose of that number 76 real quick. Oh, he doesn't look bad. He's good. All right, so he's still got an opportunity here as Greg Wood pulls off to go down pit road, watching his pit speed in that number 13 machine. So it looks at this point like Chris has made a brilliant decision as he stayed out, still running in the 5th position. Meanwhile, we got Jibs in the 5th position with Kyle Harbin all over him as Al jumps underneath Ron Morris down the back straightaway. Can he clear him before turn 3? Oh, here he does, and here comes Austin. Here comes Austin. Here comes Kyle Harbin up underneath Jibs. Can he do anything with it? As the 41 was all over the back bumper of Ron Morris there. So much going on in this one little space. I don't even know how to call it. Austin, Craig, and Chris come down pit road. This is working out great for the number 16 as he makes pit stops with everybody else. Brett Peterson definitely had a pit road penalty. Laps down from the rest of the pack as Greg Wood was able to make it back out on the lead lap. Where is Greg in comparison? So Greg is at the end of the straightaway. He should be pulling faster lap times than our leader. Let's look this time by. This is going to be the best judge here. Let's see what Greg Wood puts down. Greg Wood. .04.07 hasn't updated yet. As Tyler and Puddin are going a lap down here to our leader. Oh wow, might help if I look at the right spot. So our lap times are now down for our leader down to 55.24. Let's see if I can find somebody on fresh tires this time by and kind of see where everybody is. As E-Step is on pit road now. Greg Wood is going to be a good gauge right now of how these new tires are going to be, as he's going to make his first green flag lap onto the new set of tires. Will Charles go down and come down pit road this time by? Let's see what the lap difference is, as Charles does dive down pit road. Ooh, that's not anything special. Okay, so Greg Wood, 54.06. So yeah, he was about a second faster. As we got a pack of cars here battling it out. Kyle Harbin and Gibney, Al, Spencer Teal, Angel, all these guys battling out hard for the lead, but they all have to pit. Oh, Gibbs gets into the wall as he's got Al up underneath him for second. Al gonna go to second as now Gibbs has to fight out with Spencer Teal. Gibbs in that number 31 machine up on the high side. Spencer Teal down low in the 20. So just to give you an idea, fresh tires over old tires, Kyle Harbin did a 56.15. And Austin Craig did a 53.86. That is how big new tires are. As Angel and Johnny G go down into the pits, Kyle Harbin's going to stay in the lead. Al in second, Spencer Teal in third, Kevin in fourth, Ron Morris in fifth. What a race here tonight, guys, as these guys are really battling it out, as we've had a long green flag run and we got 16 laps to go. 16 laps to go, people still needing to pit. New tires so much faster, 1 to 2 seconds faster. As Angel and John losing positions, as our leaders are going to come out of turn 4. Will they get off? Angel's off pit road. Where is Johnny G? Johnny G off pit road. So those guys are safe from going another lap down. Kyle Harbin's going to cross the line this time by. Let me give you an update on his lap time. It's going to be a 55.80. Spencer Teal up underneath Al. He did a 56.03. Or sorry, 55.80, 55.80. Wow, everybody matching themselves except for Al in this top group. Looks like Kevin's got company as the 77 is going to drive around him. Tyler Woodard probably with fresh tires right now, trying to get his lap back. Some of these guys dying for a caution as we got 15 laps to go. I mean, guys, what do you think? If they got a caution right now and all these front guys were able to go down and get tires, how big of an advantage would that be? Let's say they go 10 more laps. I don't know how many more laps they can go on fuel. I don't know, as Harbin's still leading this one in the number 34. Al sitting in second, Kevin Gibney, good old Jibs. And third as he gets around Spencer Teal. Yeah, it would be huge. Ron Morris in fifth, Nathan Estep in sixth, Charles Evans in seventh. But I'll tell you what, Estep got ahead of Charles after those pit stops. That's huge. But he is 24 seconds currently as he's doing 53.8. The leader's doing 56.1s. Man, he is gaining on him in a hurry. Interesting to see how this one plays off as the leaders are on pit road. Only one that stays out is going to be Kevin Gibney. Thank you, baby girl. Leaders, except for Kevin, on pit road as Kevin's going to lead this one. How many more laps does he have? Has he been saving? Can he save enough? I don't know. We're going to find out here soon as we have 13 laps to go in this one. Down the back straightaway for Jibs as Nathan Estep in that second position. Charles trying to chase him down. Potentially the battle for the lead here. Austin Craig sitting third. He's got them in view. And the brilliant move by Chris for staying out, sitting in the 5th position. Greg Wood in 6th. Harbin coming off of pit road. I'll tell you what, that's... Oh, here comes Jibs. Down onto pit road, the last one to pit. This is going to give the lead back to our original leaders, but not our original leader because E-Step hasn't led yet. But it's going to give the lead to E-Step when E-Step comes off the front straightaway. I had to think there. E-Step now taking the lead from Jibs. As he passed him on pit road, we got a new leader, Nathan E-Step, to the front. Charles trying to gain in on him. If we look at lap times, he is definitely closing in on that number 55 machine by about 0.2 of a second. 0.2 of a second. If he continues that, we'll get him there with about 5 or 6 laps to go. We're going to have a battle for the lead here if this stays this way. E-Step on the point in that number 55. Austin Craig sitting back here in 3rd, hoping something happens. Chris, after that incident early, just happy to be in 4th, I'm sure. Greg Wood in 5th. Harbin way back. This is where most of the racing's going on. As Michael Pittman has moved his way up to the 7th position. Johnny G in 8th. Al in 9th. Jibs in that number 31 machine up to the 10th position as he gets around Ron Morris. As we go look at the leaders, that gap is shrinking. It's down to 0.8 of a second between Nathan and Charles. Charles digging hard on the inside. Is he going to use up his tires? 11 laps to go. Nathan trying to break the draft. Down the back straightaway, down into turn 3. Jibs now has it within 0.7 of a second. 0.7 of a second between 1st and 2nd. The gap is closing. Now down to almost 0.6 of a second. Charles on a mission as we get 10 laps to go. He is almost there as he is 0.55 seconds behind him. Now I know E-Step, he's not going to lay over easy. How is Charles going to pass him? Is he planning on his way to catch him? This is going to be good as we are down to 0.4 of a second between 1st and 2nd. Austin Craig sitting back here just along for the show like the rest of us. This is going to be the race for the lead here. 0.3 of a second back to 2nd. Charles Evans is there. As far as I'm concerned, 0.2 of a second. Look at him gain through the turns. Down into turn 4. They are nose to tail. There is nothing left. 0.1 of a second. Separate 1st and 2nd. Coming to 9 laps to go. Will E-Step put the block on him? Waiting to see what Charles does. Nathan leads that lap. Down into 1 and 2. Charles is going to sit behind him. Try and make his move. Did he heat up his tires too much on his hunt to there? Here he comes down to the inside. Pass for the potential win. E-Step fighting hard on the outside. It's going to be a drag race down the back straightaway as they are side by side. We got a pair of 50 cars. 55 on the high side, 53 down low. They're going to head down into turn 3. Who's going to have the advantage as E-Step sends it in on the high side? But Charles is going to clear him. Charles clears him. E-Step looks low. Nothing there. Down into turn 4 as Charles Evans takes the lead with 8 laps to go. Nothing E-Step could do. He had to feel so helpless as the 53 just muscled around him. Now only hope is that he catches a caution and gives him another chance. Does he have another set of tires? Austin Craig 4 seconds back from the leaders. Chris Pendle in that number 16 machine is now back behind the leaders by 9 seconds. Greg Wood 11.59 seconds back in the 13. Kyle Harbin in his own zip code. L in 7th. Johnny G sitting in 8th. Ron Morris in 9th. Jibs. Oh, Jibs and Morris get into each other. Morris into the wall. Jibs is going to take the spot. Will Morris repay the bump going down into turn 3 as they race down the back straightaway. Are we going to get a caution out of this? Who knows? As these guys have been back and forth all race long as Ron Morris looks to send it into turn 3. Down into turn 4, Jibs has that 9th position. Ron Morris looking for it as we got 7 laps to go. Our leader's now pulling out by 5/10 of a second. Nathan Eastep is ahead of third place by 5 seconds. Austin Craig is ahead of Chris by 4.2 seconds. So lots of people with a lot of cushion right now. As it does look like Greg Wood might be close enough to strike on that number 16 if he's gaining enough time. 7 laps to go. Coming to 6 to go this time by as the 84 T-Rex pulls out of the way of the leader. Eastep trying to find something to gain in. It looks like he hasn't really lost any ground that last lap. Can he continue to maintain or gain before the end of this one? 5/10 of a second, 6/10 of a second. He can make that up. He's just got to figure out where to do it. As they race down the back straightaway, Charles trying to break the draft as he's now out to 6/10 of a second. Austin Craig's patiently sitting in third. Chris in fourth. Greg Wood in fifth. Kyle Harbin all by himself now in the 6th position as L in the 7th position in that number 21. We got Johnny G. And then we got the race between Jibs and Ron Morris. How is this one going to end? I think we're going to watch most of this as this seems to be the battle on the track for the 9th position, 8th position, 9th position, sorry. As they come up on 8th. They haven't caught him yet. As we got 5 laps to go. 5 laps to go for the 53 of Charles Evans. It looks like Nathan might have found a way to close as he's now got it back to 5/10 of a second. We're going to keep an eye on that gap as Jibs in the 9th position. Ron Morris trying to get around him as they've caught Johnny G for the 8th spot. Jibs caught the 41 with Ron Morris in tow. They're going to go down into turn 3. Does Jibs have anything for him yet? Looks low, nothing there. He's going to ride in line. Oh, Ron Morris all over the back end of the 31. 31 blocks the 76 as the 76 all the way down to the apron. 4 laps to go. 4, 4, 4. Who's going to get this spot? Look like Ron Morris has to reel his car back in. He's back 4/10 of a second. Can he do anything with it as the lead has grown that lap to, well, as it shrinks down, but to about 7/10 of a second between first and second. Charles Evans in the lead. Nathan Eastep in second. 1.13 seconds back. Eastep has lost any chance of catching him at this point. 3 laps to go for our leaders. Austin Craig sitting back here in the 3rd position, hoping for a caution. It's Christopher Pendle in the 4th. Greg Wood in 5th. Kyle Harbin in the 6th position, but he's got Alfred Denny closing in on him. We're going to go back to this battle as Ron Morris seems to be reeling in the number 31 machine. Oh, Ron sends it in there somehow, holds on to, gets into the wall. Jibs has got the 9th position. Ron Morris has got 10th. Ron Morris wants to reverse that as they race down the back straightaway. We're going to get 2 laps to go this time by. Can we get one more green flag lap? Or will we get a caution and a green-white checker? 2 laps to go. When they take the white flag, that will be the last flag before the checker flag. Nothing can stop it. As Charles looks to be racing his way into the victory lane with about a lap and a half left in this one. Nathan Eastep in second. We're going to go back to the battle that we've been watching as it looks like it's cooled down a little bit, but Jibbs is now on the back bumper of the 41. Jibbs looking low below the 41. They're going to come out turn 2, I think. Yep, turn 2. As the leaders are way up there. Charles going to come out of turn 4. He's going to get the white flag this time by. White flag is waving for that number 53 machine. One more clean lap, and he's got this one. He's got to feel good that they took the white flag. He knows nothing else can stop it. Nothing's going to catch the field up to him as Charles is in the lead. Got Jibbs all over the back bumper of that number 41 machine of Johnny G. He's going to be looking to send it down into 1 and 2. He puts himself in position. 1 and 2 almost make contact as Johnny G cuts down. Jibbs all over the back of the 41. Down into turn 2. Still nothing there. Will they make contact? Oh, so close as we go to the lead. One last corner. Charles is going to pull it off of turn 4. Down the front straightaway. He's going to take the victory here tonight in that number 53. Nathan Eastep is going to be second. We're going back to the battle here for 8th. Jibbs up underneath the 41. He doesn't take him out. Coming down through turn 4. Anything Jibbs can do? No. Johnny G's going to pull it out. He's going to secure that 8th position. Oh, Ron Morris hits the wall further back. As he's got Spencer Teal all over his bumper. What a finish. What a race, guys. Ooh. Wow. That was exciting. All right, guys. Let's go up to the leaders. Charles fell again. Haha, Nathan junks it. Austin Craig brings it home third. He probably won't want an interview. We'll see. We'll see if Austin shows up for an interview. Let's see who we got in the race chat. What a run out of these guys. Thank you, Uncle Kenny. I appreciate it. As I don't see Charles Evans in the chat. And I don't see Austin Craig. It looks like it might just be a Nathan Eastep interview. I'm going to pull Nathan in anyway pretty quick just because.
Not looking forward to the Glen National.
Yeah, whoops, my bad. I meant to click on Nathan. Nathan, I know you want to get out of here as fast as possible, so I'm going to go ahead and pull you in for an interview while I wait to see if anybody else is going to show up in here. Man,
all right, man.
Man, you took a car that I don't know if you were sure if you could finish fourth and went and placed second, had a great battle for the lead. I don't think anybody had anything for Charles tonight. You got to be happy with the second place finish.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I didn't even do a lap of practice, so I'll definitely take that.
Yeah, that race, I mean, that car was definitely the shit tonight as, sorry, I had to. As you were able to drive it to second, did you have any more tires left?
So I was trying to save them, and I just let Charles get a little too far away, and then I kind of hit the wall a little bit, and that kind of screwed me up. But I still don't think I had anything for him. He was just so fast.
It did look like if the run had gone far enough, if you look at the previous run, you were faster in the long run, but I just don't think it was a long enough run for you.
No, if it would have been maybe 10 more laps.
Well, great run here tonight. Another podium finish for that number 55. Why don't you go ahead and give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Yeah, definitely want to thank Plan B Sales and Circle B Diecast, Old Timer Hat Company, and Blackwater Studs. If you use promo code Deep Racing on any of those websites, the diecast sites, you get free shipping on orders of $20 or more, and the other two you get 10% off every order. And definitely my teammates tonight, deep teammates, I guess I should say, because Greg took me out, but
he didn't take you out on purpose, but yeah.
no, I know.
I mean, practice was different, but the race was.
Yeah. But yeah, man, it was a fun race tonight.
Yeah, it definitely looked like it was a lot of fun, especially when it went green there. Is it just me, or do you not see Charles in here?
I don't think they're in the Discord to begin with, so.
All right, I guess it's going to be a short one for me, but hey, great run here tonight. Congratulations on second, and I'm sure you'll take the trophies for first and third too.
Oh yeah.
All right, brother, go take care of yourself, and I will talk to you at the next one.
All right, thanks, man, and thanks for broadcasting as always.
No problem, it's fun. All right, Nathan Estep with that second position. It doesn't look like we're going to get anybody else in here. So you guys know what that means. We're going to go ahead and call it a night. I'm going to go do some dirt racing. I got time for the big blocks. So we're going to get out of here. And until next time, be safe and have a great freaking night.